Olá galera, aqui quem fala é Devastador. Vamos ver se a gente consegue transmitir aqui Mass Effect Andromeda. Tá complicado hoje, viu? Mas vamos lá, Devastador, sem brincadeira mais, bora lá. Eu acho que agora vai. Mudei algumas configurações e tinha algumas coisas abertas. Apesar que eu tenho que tirar uma coisa que eu já sei que pesa. Eu vou lá configurar. Ele pesa demais, é o... não sei porquê, mas é o aplicativo do banco. Vamos ver, se rolar bem galera, eu vou deixar do jeito que tá. Depois eu vou acertar essa configuração, esqueci disso aí. Vamos continuar da onde que a gente parou, né? Bom, aparentemente parece que tá normal, cara. Tá com um travamento de áudio aí, mas até parou. Ai, cara, tomara que vai agora. Tomara que vai. Opa, acho que agora vai, galera.
Float combat profile.
Aparentemente tá normal, depois eu vou dar uma olhadinha e vou tirar essa configuração aí, né? Ai, vou morrer. Esconde aí, maluco. Se esconde, mina. Bastante mesmo. Eu acho que eu tenho uma configuração que tem que acertar. Ué, mas quem tá atirando em mim? Eu vou morrer. Lembrando, tô jogando de módulo difícil. E qualquer tirinho que eu tomo, vocês estão vendo aí. É... um dano daquele. Bom, aparentemente está fluindo. Tem que fazer uma configuração aí que tô vendo que meu tá interferindo no meu chroma key, né? Opa, bala. Tá incluindo a transmissão, mas bom, pode ser que por causa da taxa de compreensão, né? A carne tá tomando dano, mano. Não sei se é porque eu tô longe, né? Vai. Falar que nem o primo. Põe a cabecinha, põe. Põe a cabecinha. No sentido... não no sentido mal, galera. Mas aqui o pessoal não perdoa, né? Cara, não tô vendo. Ai, tá lindo. Tequinho pra poder não perder o controle da arma, mano. Eu já cheguei bem mais no jogo. Eu tinha passado muito mais da tela, mas eu não sei porque. Essa arma é bom de combate perto, galera. Até vou trocar de arma, porque essa aqui que acho que ainda tem um alcance melhor.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode. Have to keep an eye on our flank. Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
O alcance dela é melhor mesmo.
Keep up. How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine. No idea, but it's working. That's it. We're doing it. Not much fun. Ready? Let's get inside there.
Tem um botão que você plana no ar, esqueci qual que é.
Oh, that hurt.
Definitivamente
Almost
esse
right
não.
me.
Don't stop. If we fall behind, we're dead.
Shit, they're crack shots.
That's Greer on the table. They killed him.
We're trying to come back for him. Have to keep pushing ahead.
Que plana no ar, mano? Ah, oi? Bom, eu não lembro qual que é, pessoal.
Sam, on me. Give me engineer profile.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam. What does that mean?
Não tô lembrando qual que é o botão que plana no alto, mas tá valendo.
The storm's getting worse.
We'll lose our chance if we don't beat it. Come on. Boston almost got me. Give it right back to him. Watch that crossfire from above.
The storm just took one of them out.
Hell yeah! Lightning's finally on our side.
Until it's not.
Beleza, vida recuperada. Ai, caramba, eu precisava saber qual que era mesmo.
We can do this. Stick with me.
Aqui é o LT.
We're almost there. This looks like a control
Bom,
center.
vamos lá,
Keep
vamos...
an eye out for more coming up behind. We made it. In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there. What now? I need to decipher the language.
Vai decifrar a linguagem e a gente vai ter que ficar aguardando aqui e defendendo ele, cara.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us. Where do you want us?
E essa parte eu cheguei até, pessoal, mas eu não fui muito mais do que isso, não. Não sei como que tá a qualidade aí da transmissão, se tá boa ou não.
Vamos.
Moving out.
Pra cima é os dois companheiros, pro lado, cada lado é um companheiro, beleza. Beleza, agora eu não lembro que... Ah, tá, ele tá pedindo pra mim que eu mande aqui.
Got it.
Right.
O outro lado.
Watch it. Think I see movement.
Não lembrava mais.
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A lot of people still counting on us. I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry. We don't have long. Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
fica muito próximo, eu reparei que...
Where is this place anyway?
Caramba, tem uma
I don't know.
coisa... Ai, caraca, mano. Isso aqui, mano.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it. I think I really pissed that one off.
Deve ter negócio pra recuperar a vida aqui. Acho que eu vi em algum lugar. Não,
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer! They're falling back!
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
Tirei o escudo dele e ele caiu, mano.
I need to take a look at it. Scott, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
Os caras fugiram.
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the
Não sei
language.
se meu filho tá vendo também
Now
ou
we'll see if I
não.
can have a conversation.
Bora lá. Vamos ver o que ele tá falando aqui.
Nothing on this planet is listened so far. Just be careful.
Worried about your old man, huh? I won't tell anyone.
Não sei por que às vezes dá esses bugs aí do chroma key, mano. Passa na
Come on.
frente. Eu acho que eu vou colocar a tela um pouquinho mais acima, cara. Galera, só um minutinho. Não fiquem chateados.
Sam, begin translating.
A moment.
Se der. Não tá dando não.
Indexing. Translation complete.
Deixa assim mesmo, deixa.
Let's see what
Depois
we
eu
have.
chroma key, eu acerto aí na próxima, galera. Não sei por que tá dando esse bug aí. Tem que ter colocado mais acima, né? Importa a jogatina, né? Isso que importa. Doido, mano. Então, galera, comentando esse primeiro vídeo, eu passei só um pouquinho mais pra frente, não foi muita coisa, então estou continuando a história de onde a gente parou, praticamente. Vamos ver se eu consigo trazer no canal a jogatina completa desse jogo, que é um jogão, cara. Diga-se de passagem, é um jogão. Ô, Fábio, desculpa aí, eu vi que você mandou mensagem, mano. Vi.
You did it?
Mas deu um pau aqui no coisa, não sei o que acontece.
That's all anyone back in the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Desligaram o negócio que tava.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle and...
E eu pensando que quando quebrou essa máscara ele ia conseguir respirar, mano. Pensamento pra água. Deve ter mesmo o gás da terra, não vai
They're
saber.
spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have
Mas
time.
o ar não consegue respirar.
What are you...
Initiating transfer.
Iniciando a transferência. Vou transferir tudo pra ele. É, eu lembro que se eu não me engano, ela tá transferindo tudo, os dados da nave, tudo pra ele ter o controle total.
Move! He's going into cardiac arrest.
lembrando, galera, tô jogando no difícil, versão PC. Eu tenho ele também no Xbox One, só que só pra jogar umas 10 horas. E já tá acabando o tempo lá, então eu optei por estar transmitindo aqui no PC, galera. Espero que o áudio tenha ficado bom aí pra vocês aí, que vocês consigam ouvir bem.
Welcome back, Scott.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Did the rest of the team make it? Hey, you're still with us.
Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake.
Who are you talking to? Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
Cara, o gráfico desse jogo tá
My father. Where?
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm sorry, Scott. I know this must be a blow.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
Que merda. O cara morreu.
What are we doing in Sam, Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Scott.
Bom, vou optar por eu se não tenho escolha.
Whoa. Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora?
It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. You sure you're ready for this?
Eu não lembro como que eram esses símbolos, cara.
It's why I'm here. Exploring the unknown.
Just like your dad, huh?
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. He needs to rest first. He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Vamos ver, galera. Eu gostava bastante do Mass Effect.
Oh, I checked on your sister. There's still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Será que é irmã?
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
Alguém
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Cara, eu vou ser bem sincero, eu gostava pra caramba dos personagens do outro Mass Effect, cara, era muito da hora trocar. Era épico você continuar a campanha com o mesmo personagem, conceito da sua história, quem tinha morrido e quem não tinha morrido. Meu, era muito bom, cara. E vamos ver esse personagem de agora, mas o Mass Effect eu gostava pra caramba com os outros personagens anteriores. Vamos ver o que vai dar. Cara, o gráfico tá bonito, viu? Falar pra vocês, eu tô jogando a versão PC Full HD, com tudo e tá indo muito bem. Agora, toda vez que eu vou transmitir, eu não sei configurar esse OBS, cara. Sinceramente, não tô sabendo. Mas eu espero que... Será que mais pra frente tem alguma surpresa? Mass Effect, né? Ai, que quebradinha. O macho, cara, ficou baixo, hein? E vamos ver o que vai dar. Eu não sei como que é a história desse daqui. Eu joguei um pouquinho mais pra frente, eu cheguei na versão do Xbox. Vamos lá.
Ryder,
O que vai dar.
good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Era onde eles entravam no Nexus pra poder... tipo numa torre, onde o pessoal se...
Could be worse. How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
Onde tinha conselho e todo mundo se reunia. Mas aparentemente ela tá sem força, sem energia, desligado.
I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
É onde a brincadeira vai começar, galera. Vai começar tudo aqui. É onde que eu falei, como que eu falei, era um lugar onde o pessoal se reunia no Mass Effect.
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really
E
happening. Just take a deep breath. I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
uma coisa que eu não gostei também, que vou ser bem sincero,
Where
eles
do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
uma coisa que eu não gostei,
So, always keep a jump jet handy.
tava falando, sem prévia estou conversando entre si na torre aqui. Sem prévio aviso, ele muda as legendas de cima, coloca em cima, coloca pra baixo. Eu não gostei muito disso, cara. Achei que as legendas tem que ficar num lugar fixo e atrapalha às vezes.
Okay, folks, this is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know the docking procedures are now.
E que nem eu falei, atrapalha, mano. Você olhar pra cima e prestar atenção no jogo. Eu achei muito errado isso, cara.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah,
Gelada.
rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Uma cevada. Uma cerveja. Bora.
Here
É,
we
então,
are.
eu gostava mais do jeito que era, mas... Vamos ver.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Bom, vamos começar a imigração.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7? That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Oh boy. Que ano que nós
What
estamos?
year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Bom, Mass Effect, galera, é um jogo muito bom, cara. Tem o Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. Eu vou ser assim, bem sério, eu gostei bastante do 2. O 3 pra mim não foi muito lá essas coisas, mas é um jogo bom, cara. Não é um jogo ruim. E é um jogo que tem bastante fala mesmo. A gente vai conversar bastante durante a jogatina. Deixa eu ver pra onde que tem que ir.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Vou mostrar pra cá. Que eu falei, tem bastante jogatina e o jogo é muito bom, cara.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc? This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Oh, quem tá aí?
I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack. We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security
situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders and dying.
Bom, nós. A gente faz o que gosta, sem pensar em nada.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs. What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Isso aí, cara. Não é moleza não.
I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Espero que vocês gostem, hein? Deixem um like, galera. E ajudar a divulgação do canal. Eu não tenho muitos inscritos. Eu espero que vocês divulguem bastante aí. E espero que gostem também, né? Porque o intuito é você estar gostando aí. Eu espero que gostem. Para mim estar trazendo vários jogos aí. E dê opinião aí.
Hopes in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Nossa, que doido, mano. Me lembra muito... Tá me lembrando muito aquele jogo do Alex. Tinha o Alex. Que tema tinha? Aqui pra reunião. Com Adson. Me lembra muito aquele jogo que era de terror. Esse jogo era muito bom, cara. Agora deu um branco, mas eu vou lembrar. Bom, depois eu vejo isso, que não é o intuito agora, né? Vamos salvar o jogo.
Excellent. Let's go over the document checklist, shall we?
Acho que seta pra baixo, sim, indica que a conversa tá embaixo. Creio, né? Vamos falar direto com o objetivo.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Não vou tirar não, já era a hora.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Sem conversa mole, mostra o caminho.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion, but Impart needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Bom, completamos aí o que tá mandando para reunião com o Nexus. O que tá brilhando aqui? Eu espero que vocês gostem, galera. Eu gostaria muito mesmo que esse canal meu tivesse crescendo mais, ter mais pessoas para assistir, mas infelizmente eu não tenho força suficiente para poder divulgar. Eu vejo muitos canais grandes aí, com bastante sucesso. Para, eu não tenho muito tempo, eu não consigo trazer direto o jogo para vocês, mas estou tentando fazer o máximo possível para poder trazer uma boa impressão aí e um bom conteúdo aí no canal. Bom, mas FX eu gosto pra caramba, é um jogaço mesmo, cara.
Hello, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. You are Scott Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Bom, vamos sair. Vamos ver. Aqui deve ter missão paralela. Tô vendo essas exclamaçõezinhas aqui. Aqui, ó.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know.
Find out why. Be careful.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Eu lembro que tinha uns locaizinhos para investigar.
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps?
Dá uma olhada em tudo quanto é lugar que tiver. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Tá, falar com. Tá, eu quero ver como que eu faço as missões secundárias. Não. Isso aqui. Isso, tem que setar. Investígio local do centro de operações, investígio local de milícia, investígio local do QG. Tá, vamos fazer essa missãozinha secundária aqui dentro. Porque acho que deve ter sido muitas coisas. Tá, depois a gente faz essas outras missões. Beleza, vamos lá. Eu setei aqui as missões, legal. Aí dá pra saber onde que eu tenho que ir.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Bom, um lugar já era, que era esse, né?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Quem teve acesso no local, beleza. Ah, por que tá mostrando ali de novo? Eu vou... Não, tem alguma coisa errada. Tá, o que eu faço? Ah, tem que aguardar um tempo. É isso? Não lembro.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Ah, tá. Entendi. Eu acho.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Cara, eu não lembro.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Aqui que é pra poder fazer a varredura.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Eu não lembro como faz a varredura. Não, B é pra sair. Como que eu faço pra iniciar a varredura, mano? Tá, ele disse que não tá indo, velho.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling
Deixa eu
annex.
ver uma coisa. Vamos lá no primeiro, porque lá tá aberto. Não sei se tem que abrir ali, tem alguma... Cara, isso que é ruim de fazer o...
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Eu tenho que fazer isso, mano? Não estou bem certo, mas vamos ver.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Ah, eu vi um, fui atrás de um, beleza. Não sei se eu tenho que fazer os outros. Ah, tem que fazer mesmo. Pra lá, mas pra lá não tem acesso, velho.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Diferente, eu não achava que seria assim, né? O scanner.
Please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Tá, mas como que eu chego nesse lugar aí? Ah, deve ser aqui, ó.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Entendi. A botagem foi dali. Cara, não lembrava que era assim não. Daqui a pouco eu falo com ele.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Não, mas tá indicando que é embaixo, mano. Tem uma passagem por baixo aqui? Deve ter. Vai pra cá. O que ela fez aí? É aqui mesmo? É? Vamos ver. Vamos tentar terminar essa missão paralela aí. Não lembro de ter concluído essa missão. Por que a Zara fez isso, velho?
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Tô cuidando disso. Aí. Não sei, esses itens eu tô pegando, galera, mas eu não sei se vai servir pra alguma coisa. Por enquanto ainda... Vamos ver se eu acho as câmeras, né? Fiz umas coceiras estranhas. Vamos lá, vamos ver se a gente acha aqui, galera. Eu espero que vocês gostem do canal, cara. Eu espero que ajude aí muita gente aí, traga muita alegria. Tem algumas coisas que eu tudo começou assim, motivo de rebelião. Testar diretor tá. Hã? Tem mais. Eu não vou conseguir ver aqui.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Usar. Mais segurança 2.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Nossa, mano. Segurança 3.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Candros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Assim, varredura de perto. Bom, vamos lá. Vamos ver o que acontece.
Inaccurate match.
Depois eu falo. Bom, vamos lá em cima lá, galera. Vamos ver se tá aqui. Vamos perseguindo essas...
This person is not a match.
Embarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
pra poder ver se eu descubro isso aí. Nossa investigação. Ô Paulo, seja bem-vindo aí ao canal. Não deu pra mim ver que você escreveu aí, porque... Deixa eu só fazer uma alteraçãozinha aqui. Só um minutinho, galera. Um instantinho. Entendi, patch 1.09, eu acho que sim, eu não sei. É o que? Esse patch 1. Ai caramba, ficou o mouse aqui, mano. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo alterar. Isso. Pera aí, galera. Bom, eu vou continuar assim, galera. Me perdoem o problema aí. Eu acho que com o tempo ele some, mas se não sumir, depois de sair eu entro de novo. Agora esse patch 109 eu não sei, cara. Sinceramente eu tô jogando pela Origin. Eu comprei ele na Origin. E eu acho que sim. Não sei me dizer pra você, viu? Acho que os caras tá tudo envolvido, tudo...
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins, reports to Candrosis Department, assigned to station security.
Achamos o palhaço.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Não sei se eu fiz a coisa certa, galera, mas vamos lá. Vamos ver, eu subi de nível aqui. Vamos salvar o jogo. Ó, vem outro espaço aqui, ó. Agora vamos lá ver habilidades. Não sei se eu coloco o homem granada. Eu tenho 5 pontos. Pistola, dias de assalto. Vou pegar a pistola porque eu tenho só uma pistola por enquanto. Beleza. Subimos aqui. Bom, depois a gente vê o que tem ali. Eu não sei se é bom a gente salvar, né? Conhecendo algumas cutscenes. Eu acho que deve estar, porque eu fiz todas as atualizações. Eu acho que deve ser um patch 1.09, sim. Mas eu acho que já faz automático. Não sei. Eu acho que o Origin toda hora tá tendo uma atualização, mas eu não cheguei a observar se era 1.09 mesmo. Acho que sim. Creio eu, né? Bom, completou a missão? Não lembro se é assim. O que tem habilidades ainda? Tem uma habilidade? Não tem mais habilidade. Eu acho que não, né? Deixa eu ver se eu tenho ali, se eu consigo alterar de alguém. Habilidades. Cadê meus amigos? Deve ser do esquadrão, né? Fora, vamos ver. Vou colocar nova aqui que é. Quem mais? Liam. Nem sei se eu vou jogar. Bom, vou subir a habilidade deles. Treinamento militar. Defesa. Poder se defender. Não vai poder. Um ponto. Então vamos botar aqui. Não, aqui não vai poder. Não pode o quê? Então beleza. Já tá tudo nos esquemas. O linha não consigo subir mais. Vamos agora. Beleza. Vamos lá. Vamos ver o que eu terminei aqui. É diário. Um começo melhor. Falei com o Sam. Tá. O que temos aqui? Dark Solar. Vamos fazer essa. Encontre as pistas aqui. Vamos ver o que. Encontre a pista da Arca Floriana, encontre a pista da Arca Passarinho, encontre a pista da Arca Turiana. Mas é onde eu tenho que ir? Não, então não é esse aí que a gente quer fazer. Eu acho que não é aqui, mano. Vamos fazer as prioritárias. Pode ser que eu falo com ele. Vamos ver as tarefas adicionais. Bom, eu acho que é isso aí que eu queria trazer mesmo, cara. Eu acho que vamos deixar para o próximo vídeo. Esse aí foi a primeiras missãozinhas paralelas, né? E o jogo é muito bom. Eu joguei bastante Mass Effect, cara. Eu curto bastante RPG, então sou suspeito para falar.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Se fizer alguma coisa, vem me ver, nem que seja só para aparecer, beleza? Lembrei, Turiano, isso aí. Vir para Andromeda.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Que seus cats. Seu cargo.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket?
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Beleza.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Bom, tem mais umas pessoas aqui que eu tenho que conversar. Vamos ver aqui tá próximo.
But the planet is toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Fale com os cientistas, beleza? Fale com a edição. Bom, não vou falar mais com ninguém aqui não. Vamos até o objetivo. A gente vai ficar perdendo muito tempo. Será que é aqui em cima?
Yes, I know the... There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place.
Eu vou terminar essa...
It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Terminar essa conversa aqui, que essa missãozinha, eu vou finalizar o vídeo para não ficar muito comprido aí para vocês, galera. Espero que vocês gostem.
With your clan
pode
gone,
fazer perguntas aí no canal.
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Beleza. Acho que é só, né?
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
No.
What happened to Gene Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Bom.
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
Mais.
My crew's working on it. We've moved the Aux Center to the top of our priority.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Opa, passamos do tempo.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Cantor's mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Yeah.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat, or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Any more information you can give me on the missing Arks?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian Arks are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other Arks, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other Arks we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
vocês estão me ouvindo, né? Vamos continuar aqui? É bom, já falou tudo então.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You'll find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Muito obrigado. Eu acho que é por causa da iluminação que não tava legal, cara. Bom, falta um cara pra falar. E tá aqui em cima. E a gente finaliza o vídeo aí por aí.
What happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Minha mulher tá ligando. Bom, vamos terminar essa finalizar aqui.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack. They disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plot down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Galera, fizemos a tarefa aí conhecendo a Nexus. E espero que vocês gostem aí. Fizemos outras tarefas aí. E é isso aí que eu queria trazer pra hoje. Fui, Devastador, nós.